Hey everyone, hope all is going well. Hey, I want to do a quick video. Again, I thought I was going to be relaxing this time of year, getting some stuff done. Not having to do as much, but surprise, not the case. But it's good. It's all good. It's all good. You see this photo here? This photo here, we have a group of wonderful, successful African Americans, male and female, and that's why I chose it for this video. So they are doing exceptionally well. Here you got two black men. They're on a yacht chilling. I believe they're part of the group. So they were, just doing great. So let's go ahead and get to the video. Listening is a very important skill. It is so very, very, very important. And you have to rethink things. So here's what happened. Kind of a good story, but then not so good at the ending. So here you have a lot of black professionals, and this here, what happened was, young black man married a dad. He married. He's a father. Was a father. He had a son. So he bought some property in the hood, and how it was, like, let's say, like, if you have like what may be considered a hood area, but you have different pockets. Like over here, you've got old school, very middle class African Americans are older. The homes are well taken care of, ranch style. The lawns are immaculate. Not just the lawn is cut. No, it's they take pride in the property. Maybe go like around maybe 6 blocks down. You've got La Titi and Bonquisha. So you have different little pockets in that area, okay? So there's definitely a strong middle class there. So he purchased a property, and man, he turned it into a business, okay? And so then what he did, he reached out to some other black professionals, and these professionals, they've done very well for themselves, exceptionally well. They definitely have assets. They're really what I would consider upper middle class, not middle class. They've surpassed that upper middle class. So he pitched his idea to the group, and then he gave the location as to where he was and talked about what he did. And he did spend some money in it. He did. So basically, you're asking these successful, very, very successful, liquid, these business owners, the BBOs, the black business owners, you're wanting them to basically come to the hood and join him in his endeavor and try to connect with the people in the hopes of trying to, you know, reach out to the positive ones and lift them up, give them a leg up, network with them, share your story, your strategy. You've got different things that may interest you. Okay, so it could be a money making opportunity, but also it's kind of more like, a give back. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't want to come necessarily, you can maybe join his venture, meeting. So what he's really trying to do is like reach out to the community. And here's the thing: when you're in the hood, when you have poor people, poverty brings on crime. But when you're in the hood, we do have some good people in the hood. But here's the thing: the Dusties and Dustinas, they're very loud. They're very, very loud. They're very active. So you can have a room of, as I said before, you can have a room of, let's say, 20 people. If 7 out of 20 are acting up and loud, that room is going to get a bad rep. Oh, you don't want to go there. Very loud, irrational. You know what I'm saying? So he asked them to pretty much, hey, consider doing this here. And when he gave the location, all the BBOs said no. All the black business owners, they said no. I already knew what time it was. I mean, I'm sure you do too. They didn't want to deal. They didn't want to come to that area. They didn't want the WD. Deal with the drama. They didn't want to. Number one, you already know if you're successful and you come to people like that, and that's in all cultures. Dusty Dan will be hating a Wall Street man from a jump. He ain't nothing. Look at him. He ain't nothing. Man, I tell you, step outside that Bentley, I'll beat your so. So that's all he knows is how to beat, shoot, and cuss. Beat somebody's butt, shoot, and cuss. He's limited. So when he sees somebody that knows how to make money, oh, that's not going to blend well. That's not going to blend well. Because he mad. You think you something, buddy? You ain't no better than me. No, you feel inferior. That's why you attacking him, because you're jealous of that person's success. So it's in all cultures. In our culture, man, you got to really watch your back. Because as a black woman, you definitely going to be on the attack. Black men as well. So all the BBOs said no. And I think they did the right thing. Because you want to know what happened? They know you can't deal with the bottom dweller. The bottom dweller is going to be very angry. And the bottom dwellers, that's the Dusties and the Dustinas. Therefore, the poor people that are in the hood, just due to their finances, that are intelligent, that do deserve a chance, the bottom dweller is going to be so loud and causing a whole bunch of trauma. It's going to be maybe some trauma and some shooting. They're going to ruin it. Self-preservation is key. So they listen to the pitch. I was there. They listened to the pitch. And they've done way better than I have, financially, I would say. Everybody said no. They respectfully declined. Sad. That's why you can't grow. You really have to stay in your lane. You can't be rich and have a whole lot of friends that are poor. They're going to look for you to solve their problem. And when you don't, boom, they're going to be mad at you. You're going to be the bad guy. Look how many people have won the lottery and some happen to in friends and family. No black man won the lottery. That was too strange with the girlfriend. They bust in and he didn't even win. It wasn't like a crazy amount of money. He maybe won like, I don't know, let's say $100,000. He in there with his baby mama and the children. They just come in and kill him and take the money. No mask, but baby mama didn't get shot. And she can't describe it happened so fast. Not a tear shed, but okay. The BBO said no. Why? Because they know the mentality of the hood. They're going to show up, and instead of wanting to listen to maybe what they could do to uplift themselves out of poverty, maybe start a business, learn a new trade, instead of doing that, a lot of them are going to show up with a handout. Yeah, I just need you to write me a check, homie. And if you don't, you might end up getting robbed. Women too. It'll be the same old thing. They'll just want to show up. What the man say? They always want something for nothing. Something for nothing. This is important to share. Don't forget, and I did see a report of that someone mentioned in the comments about black unemployment was like 90% during the oh my God, during the pandemic. Yeah, 90% during the pandemic. That's why. The ones you want to do, I don't know, we just can't get along. We can get along with everybody else but each other when it comes to business and making money. So fast forward, what do I think? I think they did the right thing, because I knew what time it was. That they didn't want to deal with the community there. Guess what happened? The black man that started the business and put his money down there, well, know what happened? He was unalived in his business. Yeah. Unalived in his business. And you wonder why. You wonder why there is such poverty. there's such high unemployment? It's self-inflicted in some cases. Oh, we know about racism. Exactly. You know about racism and discrimination and still continue to sit up here and carry the seed of poverty D and looking for the same one with the racism and discrimination. You're looking for him to come and save you. Can't work together for nothing. That's why nobody's coming. That's why that report that a commenter, and I'm sure it's in my section about that 2019 Forbes report about black unemployment going to be like 50% by 2030. Oh, I sure as heck believe it. A video I did on the Simply Said 2 channel from the 99 homes. The government's going to it's set up by the winners for the winners. They're only going to bill out the winners. That I think is pretty much reserved for rich, Caucasian people. Okay, and you have some black people that have businesses too. If you're part of that other money, when it's the money crew, they see the color of green. But quick question. So if you know that, well, not on the winning team exactly as a collective, not going to be bailed out, then only a foolish group would not be able to build. And then the ones that do build, the others try to tear them down. And then I thought about it, it's no surprise. Look at all the business owners that have been unalived in the black community by black people. So yeah, when the BBO said no, they did the right thing, because the one who got it started ended up unalived. And then you want to get on the news and talk about, oh, we don't have any jobs and we need some jobs. No, you need an intervention. Living life all kind of wrong. There's no perfect handbook, but common sense. Don't have the basics down as family. A whole lot of fatherless homes, baby mama, stuff is always going wrong. Now, look at the condition now. High unemployment. Then you're sitting up here, like I said before, it's like a soda can. The so-called best and brightest as educated, a lot of them can't find jobs. A person I said before, I mentioned, it's time to just go ahead and drive that Porsche less you can and don't make any more payments. Let it go back and just go buy a regular vehicle. That's it. Go buy a regular vehicle. Spend all the money, the severance and everything. Now the money's gone. Can't afford the what? I forget, $6,800, whatever this house note. Putting that up for sale. Gonna have to move out. Where's all the furniture gonna go in a house that size? My one's starting a estate sale. Gotta move back home in the hood, in a small town, poor hood with mama. The Porsche, gonna have to go back. No more money to pay for it. So what you gonna? Right now, it's even questionable, to be honest. The person doesn't have any money to get another vehicle, a replacement vehicle. Gonna have to, I guess, use what there is for the 401k. So if the best and brightest is being stamped out, and then the ones at the bottom, all these children, now we're going to be looking at, I'm really concerned, looking at mass we're going to be looking at mass homelessness, because you know why? A lot of places are not taking those Section 8 vouchers, and as I understand, there is a time limit on that voucher. Then it's going to expire. It's going to be no good. But if you can't find a place, and you know you can't afford market rent, what's going to happen? Homelessness, higher unemployment. You see what's going on here? And then sit up here and kill out the business owners. Then we can't get along. And then the ones we can along with everybody else that can make money off us in the hood. But guess what? Let's see what they're going to do for you. Just self-destructing all on our own. That's why I said before, I said again, they're basically just building around you. That's what they're doing. They see what's going on. They see it's a lost cause. Building around you. That's what's going on. So this here, the BBOs, they all said no. And look what happened. Little TT, little TT pretty much verified that they made the right reason, the right decision. Because the black man whose idea it was to put his money down, he was found unalived in his business. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, gee, who's going to do for you? Good luck, boo. It's sad. It is saddening. Even for those of us, we may have a little something going on for us. You know what I'm saying? Maybe don't have to really worry about the future that much. You're always going to be concerned. But you think about it. We are really about to see some major CHIT go down in this dang community. The way this crap is, do you think the rest of the hood know how to trade some darn options? That stuff is not always easy. You can lose money. People lose money and freak out and leave. I've lost 70K. Hey, and I'm still in it. Why? Make it back up. And I did that trying to do something magical. Trying to be horrendous. Do something. I was like, oh, okay, so I learned me a $70,000 lesson. Yeah, what not to do. Okay, don't do it again. I haven't. Back to my regular guns. How did you make money before? Simply said doing it, then get your butt back to doing it. And that's what I do. If anything, I beg of you, you cannot rely on these jobs. This community, I'm sorry to say, and I say in the spirit of love, but here we already know it's on a sinking ship. Don't let them drag you down. Please, I beg of you, I beg of you, I beg of you. Try to find a side hustle or something. And a lot of people that's got their hand out, all these baby daddies and baby mamas, that's full of drama. They're going to keep these old dudes around, looking for you to go ahead and pull out your money while he wait in the car. Those kind might pull you down. I'm sorry to tell you. But this is why nobody can build. We can't pull a leg up. These successful people said no. Next thing you know, what happened? The business owner, the one with, who does this? The one with ideas unalived. Note to self, people, save yourself. Don't try to play captain, save a bro, or save a sis. So you have to learn how to assess people. It's time for that rift. Reduction in force. Some people that belong in your life and some don't. Do not try to play captain, save a sister, or save a bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. A promising life, a decent man, wife, and one child, planning his life business. Look what happened. Save yourself, save your resources, please. I don't want this to be you. Don't get with people that think like you. The rest are going to have to be on their own and call that rapper the one-hit wonder Mike Jones. We can't help you. I don't care what me, mom, the church folks say. They're so concerned. Then you get out there and you go do something. Do not risk your wealth. Do not risk your health. And as times get harder, that jealousy is going to get stronger. Anyway, sad story. It's disturbing. Everyone's different. Their learning capacity. I don't care if it's next. I want to try to learn Forex. If you can find a way to make some money in the market again, I'm not qualified to teach. I do fly by the seat of my pants. I've had some, I've read books and I have did take the TD Ameritrade class and I've watched countless videos. And you can do also, don't forget, if you do that, you can do the paper money, kind of practice a little bit and just don't go hard. Just build little by little. So the point is, build for yourself, please. I beg of you. I don't want to see you with your money running out of financial problems, please. I don't care if you're in the PJs with only $2. You can start learning maybe how to trade today. And I say that because that's how I know I can make some money. Yesterday wasn't so great, but I did make I made $1,953, so hey, I've seen when it's taking me a week to make that, so I ain't gonna knock it, but it was like boom, surprise, ooh, balling, yeah. But think about it. Some days, if you can make just 500 a day, whatever it is, 300, 200, 100 a day, just try to do something to get your money game up and don't drown out the noise. You cannot save this community. Many have tried and been unalived. Just save yourself, beautiful black people. I love you. Please Save yourself. Move in silence. If you're in a project, only $2, you can go ahead, open up your account and learn how to do something. Just look at different videos. YouTube, you can learn so much. Just try. But don't try to, listen, you can't help a drowning man or woman. As the platform says, sink or swim. Sometimes I let them just sink. They refuse to swim. Please save yourself. Do not endanger your lives, your health, or your wealth. I love you, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.